Hey, Frank Fontana here for Middleby Live. We're at NAFEM 2019. I'm here with Todd Clem from Globe. Todd, thanks for taking the time. What can people expect this year from Globe?
Excitement. If nothing else, excitement. We've got several new products that we are introducing here at the show. We've got some tried and true products that are better than the rest of the industry, and we're going to go through and we're going to show you what some of those things are.
All right, let's do it.
If you want to, and again, if you want to follow us, we've got a great new website. You were asking about that earlier.
Yeah.
www.globefoodiequip.com. We just launched it on Monday. It is going to be much, much easier for people to find things, to get to different aspects. We've now got a dealer locator. We've got a really great product on there now called Click and Mortar. So if a customer wants to actually buy online, they can, but if they also want to go to the store and find it, that's Click and Mortar. We'll tell them exactly the people that have got my products in stock on the showroom, ready to go at any point.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look at some of the product. One thing that's catching my eye over your shoulder is that retro piece over there.
We're going to go look at the retro piece. Follow me.
All right, Todd, this is a work of art here. What is this here?
This is a showpiece. This is the FS12. We introduced the FS14 2 years ago. It was a 14-inch blade. This is now a 12-inch blade. Why people are interested in this is a couple of reasons. You know, with all of the nice red color, and you can actually get it with a very nice red stand to fit this onto, but it's a showpiece for customers. If they want, an Italian restaurant wants to be able to, you know, really showcase it, they can. The other nice part about it is, like in a buffet at a casino, you can have the little kids come walking up because you're in a glassed-in area and you can watch them slice. Because what you're going to do is you're actually going to slice by hand.
That's cool.
All right. Now the big reason is why would somebody want to do this when you can already get an electric machine? If you slice a product like a prosciutto, which has a relatively high fat content, on a regular machine with a motor, the RPMs are about every 4 seconds for the blade. What that does is speed is going to be friction. Friction is heat, and what it actually does is it kind of melts the fat a little bit. So when you do it on a real slicer with a motor, a lot of times what it'll do is it'll actually change the taste of the product. And again, prosciutto's not inexpensive. Yeah. So by doing it this way, we slow the whole thing down, and we're not going to change the flavor of the product.
Yeah, and to me, it's like an artisanal, you know, level to cooking and preparation, and restaurants are trending in that direction. I know I see a lot of front of the house, you know, doing stuff like this with cheeses and meats, and so you guys are right on par. What else does Globe? Give me kind of the global picture of Globe. What products do you guys output?
We started out as a slicer and a mixer company. Almost 10 years ago, we got into cooking, so now we have gas countertop cooking, we have electric countertop cooking. We've got a broader and broader range of scales, but first and foremost, we are a prep company. Most of the products that we're going to be introducing over the next 5 years are going to be on the prep side of things, not so much on the hot side anymore. Yeah.
Like this giant hand blender over here. Now this is something else. Wow, look at that guy.
Again, this is new, we introduced it this year. You've got two different power heads here. You've got a smaller head and bigger head, 500 watt and 750 watt. And then you've got a variety of different lengths of sticks. From a short stick all the way up to a 22 inch. And we've also got the whip attachment.
My wife would love this.
The nice part about these are they are dishwasher safe. So when you take it apart at the end of the day, we can easily throw this into the dishwasher, run it through, take it out. You can exchange the heads quick and easy. And also, as you wear the unit over time, the blades are going to dull, or else you may get them nicked up because you hit them against something. We've got a tool to easily take the blades off and replace the blades.
Awesome. And you guys are in the mixer business as well, right?
Well, one other quick, while we're right here, we've also introduced a new tabletop power drive unit. You've got a number 12 attachments that go onto the hub of the front of a mixer. But a lot of times people don't want to put it on the front of the mixer because then you've got to stand there with a tub and catch the product that's going through. When you've got the tabletop unit, you slide it back a little bit. We can slide a tray underneath here, and as you're shredding cheese, grating.
Now, can you stuff sausage into this, or this is just a grater?
This is a grater and a shredder, but you can also put a grinder attachment on it or a chopper attachment on it. You can also put a tenderizer unit on there if you want to tenderize it.
So this bolt just unscrews?
It unscrews, you put the new head and away you go. But again, with the tabletop, it doesn't, unlike the mixer, which we'll show you in a minute, you don't have to stand there with a tub underneath the unit.
Gotcha. All right, let's move it along here. A lot of buzz around these units over here.
So again, when we start talking about our mixers, there's a few things that make us different than our competitors. We put our controls on the front. So with the display here on the front, from anywhere across the room when you're doing prep, you can look across, you go, oh, I've got 2 more minutes to waste. Instead of having the head on the...
Is that where they're typically is
Oh
on
yeah,
the side?
well yeah, they're typically on the side, but again, I'm going to tell you from anywhere in the kitchen what the remaining time is. We have gear-driven transmission. Most of the companies now are going to a belt drive system, but we still have gears that are hand cut and they mesh together tightly. So it gives you a powerful performance. Our bowl guards come off extremely easy. They're very high-grade stainless steel and ingredient chutes that are actually welded to the frame. Nobody else does that.
Love that.
And all of our mixers come with a 2-year warranty.
Fantastic.
Now again, when we're talking about the power drive, again, you've got the hub on the front.
Yeah.
I can put all those same attachments, so if I want to grind some meat.
Do they work together and speak to each other?
Oh yeah, they're interchangeable.
So from each different brand? That's great.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. I'm seeing some fryers overhead over here. All right, so these are typically for what, smaller restaurants?
Smaller restaurants, small kiosks. There are tabletop electric units. Oh, good grief. We also have pasta cookers if you want to be able to do pasta. I've got floor fryers, but I also have countertop gas fryers, and very few people have a countertop gas fryer. Almost everybody's got a floor fryer, but
Sure.
very few tabletop fryers.
That's neat. And you got some scales. I mean, overall, you guys have a great array of product. Where can people find you guys online? And what's going to be the next thing for Globe? What are you guys looking in the future of innovation?
Oh boy, now you're making me talk about my real role in the company, which is product development. There are some very large categories that we're going to start playing in. If you look at the size and shape of the industry that are $130, $150 million categories, we intend to get into those very, very quickly. I just had a big meeting with I won't say the name, but it's a very large sandwich chain that we do business with, but they're asking for the slicer of the future, a slicer that will actually talk to a POS system and maybe even with the cloud and be able to do things and simplify the kitchen so that there would be less labor in the kitchen.
Sure.
When we had the discussions on Monday, got very excited about the things they were talking about because I go, those are things we can do very, very easily, and we could save labor, which is where the money's at.
That's where the entire industry is going.
Exactly. And
Well,
they've got some great ideas, and like I said, we think we can partner with them extremely well.
That's just some exciting news. And
It is.
coming out of the corner of Middleby under Globe. Thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look for Globe at NAFEM 2019, and you can visit their website at
www.globefoodequip.com.
All right, more from NAFEM 2019 and Middleby Live in just a few.